trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Stays open till 3.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say it less vampire-y.
You see this team? We're bonding. Everybody's talking before.
One of these days, I'll join you on a mission, and you will see what I am really capable of.
Nice. Phoenix Force.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Almost feels like cheating with you two on our side.
Probably can scratch a band end off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustis now. Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
I always considered Faustis a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded.
Go to sleep.
After your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Hail that! Weak, even for Hydra.
I'm on it. Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string?
Alright,
It's about time.
alright. Is this over already? Or do we get another wave?
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
bro.
Okay, now I can hear you.
For the
All
record,
right.
Bruce,
Did
I
you
think
have the
I'll
whole
smash
party
this
muted?
Noted, Carol.
Nah, what I
Perhaps
did
you
was
might
I had
direct
to just
all that
change my
energy towards your
controller.
newfound
So I got
adversaries instead.
my controller
And the
is.
mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Gotcha,
Oh, I got
gotcha.
my controller. I'm just using my controller now.
Okay. So it wasn't the headphones?
Yeah, the headphones fuck.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Carol's special ability is very simple. You use 3 moves with her, and you can go binary, which makes her attack stronger, like double in strength or something like that.
Keep it up. I'm not worried.
And she gains a lot of counters.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
Yeah, the main character, this is why I struggle whenever the main character isn't on screen, bro. Because the main character gets so OP that there is no challenge if you fight with them.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Alright, so... this guy can't hit Blade. Anybody who hits Carol's gonna be in for a bad day anyway, so... Alright, so the smartest way to play, every character's hero symbol is above the enemy that plans to attack them. If you don't think the character can take that damage, take out the enemies before they can hit them. Since I never use Blade, I know he's got low stats, so I want him to take as little damage as possible.
I could have made it so much worse. You should have known that. And what did you learn today? Tell him who sent you.
How dare you attack the sexiest man on this team?
You're not serious, right?
Preliminary analysis of the class confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Alright, I'm back.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the fourth quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Oh, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
You know, when you got the 3-belt combo going on, you styling. You know what I mean? My suit has how many belts to it? 3? Who has more belts than me? The fuck is? Oh, Nico just messaged me on Superlink.
He's
Hunter,
trying to
you
link
there?
up, bro.
By the way, this is Nico. In case nobody gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Cap Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustis, and then they all just left me here alone. You should come hang out. Thank you, Nico, but I'm tired. Another time? Hold on. Gotta get my fit right. Somebody knocking at my door. Hey, quit with this silly haircut.
Why are we giving him that?
What?
Why are we giving him that cut?
Why? Because well, Norman Osborn has the deepest waves in all of comic books, but I think we can give him a run for his money. All right. Let's be real. Who has deeper waves than Norman Osborn? Exactly. You're not gonna be able to think of them in the next few seconds. All right. Norman Osborn's waves are so deep you can see them through the page.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll wait. Yeah, I should save that one for Hydra.
Hey.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff.
Cool
room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
Okay, so whether we like it or not, Nico's gonna be our friend. And you know what? I appreciate that about her. There we go. Just a normal black guy haircut. There we go. At least Marvel gets it.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites.
Every time you hang out with a friend, they gain more strength stats, and so do
I
you.
know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
Was your father there for you when you found out?
Dad was evil too. Long story, lots of drama. There was a cool dinosaur. I'll fill you in later. Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Oh, we watching Pulp
I really
Fiction.
needed that.
Okay.
So, what did you think of the movie?
Ma'am,
I understood more than I
it's
should.
not the greatest movie of all time.
You've been dead for
Looper.
3 centuries.
Hard
I'm not so
recommend.
sure I was
Can't
dead.
watch it enough.
Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber.
Looper?
The void.
Looper, yeah, with Bruce Willis's
I
and Joseph
dreamt
Gordon-Levitt. Yeah.
Of what?
of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were the runaways?
I'm sorry. I can't know more about
I
you.
had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The staff of one interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the staff of one functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I had some questions about your staff.
Go for it.
If each magical effect is unique, do you worry you will run out of words?
Not really. I only use the staff's power when I truly need it. The rest of the time, I rely on more conventional means. Like, you know, magic.
I had some questions about your old team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Were you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out two very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it. You know, typical kid stuff.
Alright, so that explains something very important
Who was
about
on the
Nico.
team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. Carolina left Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it. After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Okay, so she's so empathetic to you because she had to go through the same thing with her parents.
These grounds haven't changed in hundreds of years. Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know, Agatha, she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
Agatha's power. How could she be gone?
She put her trust in the wrong person. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Was Wanda so different from me as a child? Was it that easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
So Agatha, okay, so this game has a light dark system where you get to hold on, where you get to choose your side, whether you're good or evil. Doesn't really do anything. The more light moves you use in combat, the closer you draw to the light, the more dark moves you use, vice versa. Doesn't really make a difference. It just chooses which path you take and what colors you unlock. And seeing as to how I've beaten this game twice and unlocked both paths, it's very easy to, I don't need to worry about the light dark system. And I can just play the way I want.
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
Okay, we're about to do this now. Okay, this is a lot quicker than I remember.
The portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
I was born. Hey, I was born ready.
Oh, you some Gambit. Channing Tatum game.
I came out of my daddy dick ready.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
And this is my challenge.
Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?